It's official. It's day 14 of 30 bad poems in 30 days, which means 2 weeks are over. We're almost halfway through. Let's see what we've got. What happens if I try something new and it fails? What happens if I learn from disaster and success? What happens if I let life flow and enjoy the ride? I think it would be great to find out. This poem was inspired by a podcast interview I just did where the question, what happens if, kept coming up over and over. And so that phrase was in my head. And again, I just decided to run with it. I think it's one of the best questions we can ask ourselves, because let's be real. I started doing this challenge with, okay, what would happen if I wrote 30 bad poems in 30 days? And again, this is a tool that I have used for myself over and over, and I've used it with clients. The difference this time is that I'm deliberately doing it every single day for 30 days, which is different than just, oh, try this tool in this situation, right? It's a learning experience, and it's also a learning experience about flow. I'm not going to lie to you. When I sat down to write this, I wasn't sure what I was going to write. And then I heard that phrase still stuck in my head and said, well, let's see what happens with this. There it is again. So, I think we can take tools for granted. I think that we think they're one-time use things, right? Like, you don't pick up a hammer and use it every day unless you need it for your job, right? You pick up a hammer when you need to hang up a picture on your wall or fix something, but you're not going to do it every single day for most people. And this is kind of the same thing. We tend not to think of tools that are really helpful in our own lives as everyday things because in a lot of occasions, we don't need them every day. And if it seems like they did their job, we figure, oh, well, I definitely don't need that now, which is how those tools end up forgotten, end up underused. And obviously not every tool is appropriate for every single day. But when you take something and you really work with it over time, I think that is when you tend to see the most interesting patterns and changes and also learn the most about yourself, which is also a theme of this poem. So I would consider you to think about whatever your favorite tool is. It might be this one, it might be something else, it might be something that you had forgotten about, and all of a sudden hearing me talking about this is reminding you. And maybe get it out to play with it a little bit more often. I think you might be really intrigued by what happens. I'm Nancy. I'm a creativity and anti-perfectionism coach, and my mission is to help you get unstuck and get out of your own way so that you can create the things that you love and share them with us. Like and follow for more.